I've always wondered why, after so long, Minecraft went the sellout route, especially for Hollywood titles such as this. In case you haven't heard, Minecraft is a pretty popular game. But alas, Minecraft is part and parcel towards the video game's success, no matter how much it takes.
Oh man! Yo, kid! Get over here!
So Jack Black has this fixation for holes. Well, at least it's geared towards exploration and stuffing, because he likes cave diving. Therefore, he gets isekai'd, or transported to another world by the gaijins.
Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
Side note, the script explicitly states that Steve can use imagination power to build whatever he wants. And after 2 seconds of salient thought, you will find that that is not true. He meets a wolf.
Wait, what is the dog doing? What is that?
And gets properly held captive. Also before that, how did Jack know to use flint and steel? And thus, we are introduced to the baddie of this film, Piglin Sorceress. We meet the 4 other protags. Garbage Man, no I'm not making that up, winning the worst choice for auction hunters and acquires a MacGuffin. Little Tim Tim,
I'm an inventor.
who canonically committed domestic terrorism, leaving bratty sis to clean up the mess. And a lady with zoo animals instead of 9 cats.
Sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious.
So to force them get to Disneyland and get accosted by spider jockeys. Neat. Jason Mantidis gets separated from the others a bit. Damn, those skeletons have stormtrooper aim. Young Sheldon builds a house, and finally, the man, the myth, the legume is here. He returns to the trio's hideout while being chased by zombies. Neat. They are outskilled, outmatched, and outmaneuvered when suddenly, Minecraft Steve appears. By this point, they have the MacGuffin, but the other half of it is needed if they want to escape this wretched hellscape. So they clutch their cheeks up in Meekport Village. We get to see villagers, creepy fucks, and there's a Technoblade reference. Iron Golems are introduced, neat. And this is where Redstone is introduced to produce the world's first KFC. Steve attempts to revive the MTV crib genre, and then we get to the infamous crafting scene.
Bro, you had tots the whole time?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh look, it's the Piglins arrive and wreak havoc. Turns out, Jack and the big, bad flamboyant Piglin were roommates. The boys escape with the use of electro wings. This part isn't particularly important. Jack then explains the stakes and introduces the villainous origin, and America's Got Talent reject turned oligarch who adores
Money.
This part actually surprised me, by the way. Jack tells them he needs the orb as leverage for rescuing Dennis, the dog, and the agreement of mouth was how he managed to escape from the baddie's clutches. Neat.
Oh my... What's going on?
It's ladies' night, and they are rendezvousing with the boys as the couple immediately fail the Bechdel test due to plot. Okay, contrivance number 1. Dawn finds Dennis, hence why there's peanut butter, and only knows it's Steve's because the bone used to tame it spawned a doll caller named Denise. Also, plot hole cited, Dennis was only mentioned just 10 years ago, hence why the scene with Jack was established. Otherwise, he would have been all Steve-like and added, "Don't you remember?" at the end. The men enter a cave. This is where traps made of redstone and slime is introduced. They find diamonds.
My diamond!
And this is where Little Bro gets CM punked. Since in the earlier crafting scene, Jason Momoa and Jack Black went off backstage to plot gaining diamonds to Aura Farm for the conflict.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always!
They are hunted down by the Great Hog, that's what the ladies call me. They then escape via minecarts.
Fucking finally, god damn it.
And find themselves stumbling upon
Crap! My creeper farm.
Plot hole 2. They are clearly shown giving physical and verbal abuse towards those innocent-looking creatures, yet they do not blow up in revolt. Garbage Man admits his flaws in a tantalizing, emotional, heartfelt scene, as we all relate to the one thing we and he share: being broke. But they make up to keep the plot moving right along, and then they make their way towards Woodland Mansion. This is where pillagers and endermen are exposited like a bad case of diarrhea. The better actors of the film act so the unattended child can be chased out within the confines of the freak mansion. Jason then gets himself entangled in the chicken fight club.
Psych!
Is a chicken jockey. The kid discovers a room filled with bountiful chests and gears up.
I am.
And you are?
I'm the guy. The real guy.
He finds the other half of the MacGuffin and meets Diddy, who gives him the trademark penance stare. Brother acts like the second coming of Sun Jin Woo, solo leveling the shit out of that motherfucker, and grabs his testicles. As they leave, Bargain Bin Rita intercepts them and steals the MacGuffin. Garbage Man then plays the martyr, enacting the heroic sacrifice. But deep down, we all know he's suicidal.
I love Blue House.
Another chase scene, they crash. Steve reunites with Dennis in the mushroom house, and the villain uses the MacGuffin to create every 2010s movie apocalypse. The group crafts a plan in order to facilitate the new world record, their PB for their set seed speedrun. Then the final CGI Battle of Glory commences, and
Garbage Day!
comes back from the dead, Undertaker style, leading them to saving the day.
Once again. My precious power ring! Gone forever!
Steve then decides this isekai shit is slop, and returns to get hounded by the IRS. So in summation, no Ender Dragon, no Alex, and no Hero Brian. They go so hard, well, at least one of them makes me so. I like Poe. He's great in School of Rock, Envy, and Sex Tape of all things. He hard carried this film, but I can't help but feel that nowadays, like most others in this time, he's nothing short of a one-trick pony. Jablisky Gaming can serve the pipeline of kids' games adaptations all he likes. They were meant to be safe for consumption anyhow, so why should I care? The writing was about as good as Telltale's Minecraft story mode. The unironic real-life normie fluff was just extra padding. The story sucked. The pacing was piss-ass. The animations were DD mega doo-doo. The editing was edited. And the green screens were just bloody atrocious. It's just as the man himself said.
There was no joy or creativity at all.
I upload content on YouTube and Twitch. Here's my Discord, and this is me begging. Wait, this was a pirated copy? It was leaked? This isn't an out-of-season April Fool's thing? It was always unfinished? Huh. Also, a villager does a reverse isekai and pokes the school principal.